Amidst the US-Israel war on Iran and a sharp spike in global oil prices, the United States is mulling to lift more sanctions on Russian oil. Now, this comes after Washington approved the sale of Russian oil to New Delhi. In an interview, US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said, and I'm quoting him here, "We may unsanction other Russian oil." He also added that the US government will be announcing measures to bring relief to the market during this conflict. Bessent further said that the Treasury can create a supply by lifting sanctions on millions of crude oil barrels which are left stranded in the ocean. Listen to this.
We may unsanction other Russian oil. You know, the other thing Treasury can do here, Larry, is there are hundreds of millions of sanctioned barrels of sanctioned crude on the water. And in essence, by unsanctioning them, Treasury can create supply. And you know, we are looking at that.
Bessent also added that the U.S. is working on trying to provide safe passage to ships in the Strait of Hormuz. He said that the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation is to provide $20 billion in war risk insurance for Gulf shipping in order to restart oil and LNG transit through the Strait of Hormuz after insurers withdrew coverage from amid the Iranian attacks. And Bessent also added that the proposal was discussed with India. Earlier, the U.S. government temporarily eased economic sanctions against Russia, allowing India to purchase Russian oil, which was left stranded at sea. Now, the Treasury Secretary has said that the sale to India would alleviate pressure caused by Iran's attempt to take global energy hostage.
The Indians had been very good actors. We had asked them to stop buying sanctioned Russian oil this fall. They did. They were going to substitute it with U.S. oil. But to ease the temporary gap of oil around the world, we have given them permission to accept the Russian oil.
Following this, Russia's presidential envoy Kirill Dmitriev said that talks on easing sanctions on Russian oil are underway between Washington and Moscow. Dmitriev emphasized that Western sanctions have proven detrimental to world economy. The US-Israel war on Iran has upended the world's energy sector. It's halted shipping activity in the Strait of Hormuz, and on Friday, WTI crude oil price surged by more than 12% to $90 per barrel, while Brent crude price increased by more than 8% to almost $93 per barrel. Meanwhile, prices of household and commercial LPG cylinders have also shot up. Owing to the war in West Asia, the prices of household LPG cylinders have risen from 853 rupees to 928 rupees, while the cost of a commercial cylinder has risen from 1,768 rupees to 1,883 rupees.